Tonight, continuing coverage as President Trump backs off a big immigration enforcement push in San Francisco. The messages from leaders from around the Bay Area. And clashes between federal officials and protesters outside the Coast Guard base in Alameda. The latest developments from that scene. Thank you so much for watching. We have more headlines and weather in minutes right here on Express.
If you've been hurt in an accident, who you choose to represent you matters. Being part of your community matters. Their winning record and level of care matters. The trial attorneys at Sweet James are some of the best in the country, consistently delivering some of the top settlements in the state. Not only do we win big. So if you're injured in an accident and results matter, call a hometown firm that delivers. Call Sweet James.
From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Primetime Edition on KPIX Plus.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Feely. Tonight, a stunning turn of events in the Trump administration's mass deportation efforts. President Trump called off his long-teased surge of federal immigration officials to the city of San Francisco as protesters marched against the idea of ICE or the National Guard coming to the Bay Area. Protesters spent the early evening rallying in San Francisco and San Jose and marching through the East Bay from Oakland to the Coast Guard base in Alameda. That is where chaos unfolded this morning before the announcement that the planned federal surge had been called off.
Everybody back up!
Agents and protesters clashed outside of the Coast Guard base. That is where federal immigration officials were supposed to set up this morning. At one point, flashbangs and pepper spray were deployed to break up the crowd. Protesters returned to the Coast Guard base earlier this evening. This is a look at that scene. Kenny Choi has been following the developments for us today.
It was a day of peaceful protest for the most part, but there were some clashes igniting some tense moments.